There is a section there that calls for the extension of the temporary business energy support scheme without debate. And we think this is wrong. There needs to be a debate on this extension. And considering that there are some very profitable companies availing of the this subsidy, including high energy users such as data centres, there's no criteria around the profits that they're making, around labour issues or environment, and the only criteria is that there's an increase in their energy costs. So we haven't seen this list from Revenue yet, but we think that this should be debated rather than just passed. It stands in stark contrast to the way we're treating people on energy poverty.
Deputy Patrick.
Thanks. Thanks, Deputy. Just in relation to the temporary business energy support scheme, roughly 30,000 businesses qualify for that at the moment. They're all over the country. Many of them are SMEs. Many of them have employees, and helping them with their energy costs, of course, doesn't just help the businesses and their owners, helps the employees, and also helps to reduce and manage inflation. So it's just the extension of an existing scheme until the end of July for a couple more weeks. We don't think it merits a specific debate. On the nature restoration law, it's a proposed European law, as deputies will know. Time is being provided next week to discuss it. Statements in the House, and I do want to make it very clear that it is a proposal at this stage. I think we all understand the need to protect nature, to restore biodiversity loss, to allow nature to regrow. But there are aspects of it that go too far and go very far, in my view, particularly if it comes to taking agricultural land out of use for food production. And indeed in urban areas there are issues as well, where it might become harder, for example, to turn a grass pitch into an all-weather. So there's a long way to go before this regulation is right, and negotiations are still underway. And I'd encourage people to engage in the debate next week in a productive way, suggesting how the regulation can be improved, what compromises can be made, so that it is fit for purpose. But I do share concerns that people have across rural and urban Ireland about some aspects of it going too far and not fully recognising how we use land in Ireland in particular. And I think Minister Noon made those points very, very well at the weekend. Just finally,